Good day, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Today, we are looking at basic tops, the pattern drafting and cutting of basic tops. We'll be working with these basic measurements: the bust, under bust, waist, hip and nipple points. All these measurements is what is needed for the top. Our tools, instruments we are using here is our tape, our pattern paper, which is already here, our ruler, our curve, our ruler curve, our scissors, and our fabrics. We'll be working with this fabric today. Okay, so these are instruments. The first thing we want to do is to fold our fabric with our highest width measurements, which is because it's a long top, a full top, so we're using our hip measurements, which is 50, and calculated hip measurements will be 12 and quarter. So our 12 and quarter, and we'll be working with an allowance of 2 inches. So we are folding with 14 and quarter. I'm folding our pattern paper with 14 and quarter. Okay, so folded with 14 and quarter. The next thing we want to do is to take our length measurements, which is our nipple points, and our nipple points here is 13. Our breast length here is 16. Our half length here is 18 and half, and then we have our full length. We mark it that way. So after marking it, we'll get our lines. Here we have it. So after getting our lines, we'll get our shoulder, and our shoulder here is 8. Our shoulder measurement here is 8. Shoulder measurement here is 8. So the next thing we'll do is to mark our armhole. Our armhole here is 10 and half. Want to make sure here is equal to the shoulder. Okay, so join our lines. The next thing we'll do is to get our busts. Our bust is 11 half and quarter plus allowance, which is 2 inches. So we are using 13 half and quarter. This is 13 half and quarter. Then we have our under bust, which is 10 inches plus 2 inches allowance, which is 12 inches. We mark it 12 inches. Then we have our waist, which is 10 and quarter plus 2 inches. That's 12 and quarter. 12 and quarter. Okay. And then we have our hip. Our hip is 12 and quarter plus 2 inches. That's 14 and quarter. 14 and quarter. Then after getting our marks, the next thing we want to do is to join our lines. Join our lines. Join it. See what I'm doing. Okay, we've done that. So the next thing we'll do is to get our shoulder slant. Our shoulder slant is 1 inch below the shoulder. Then we'll get our neck width. Our neck width here is 4 inches. Okay, so now we want to get our neck length. We have 2 neck lengths in cutting this particular top. The first neck length is 4 inches, and the second neck length is 8 inches. Okay, we'll curve with our curve. We'll curve our first neck length. Curve it. It's a round neck. Then the second neck length is a very small v-neck, which comes from a 1/2 inch mark on the neckline, in the first neckline, then slanting it down to the second neckline. Okay, see that? So we want to do our armhole curve. Our armhole curve, first thing we have to consider is that we have our 2 inches allowance. We'll mark it here. Then our shoulder line, we'll find the half of it, which is 5 and quarter. Then on that 5 and quarter where we mark, we'll mark a 1/2 inch in here. See it? Now what we want to do now is to connect this shoulder slant to this 1/2 inch in, and then to allowance side. Okay, here we have it, and then we are done with marking. All we have to do now is to cut. Okay, so I've cut pattern paper. This is how the front of our top will look like. Then I'll cut it on the fabric now. Okay, so we folded our fabric and placed our pattern paper on it. This extra length here is the length I want my top to be. This is the length I want my top to be, so I've added it on the fabric and I'm going to cut it now. Okay, so we've cut out our front pattern and we'll cut out the back pattern also, with few changes on the neck, and then our back doesn't have a bust, so we'll remove the bust part of the cloth and then we'll cut the back pattern. Okay, so yeah, we have our front and our back. We'll join it together. Thank you all for watching this video. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Our next video will be showing you how to join our basic body